what does your life look like 3 years from now? And I say 3 years because most of us truly underestimate what we could achieve in that period of time. And it's my personal experience that 3 years is more than enough time to make a significant change in any or every area of your life if you're serious about it. And I don't mean sitting here watching videos on social media, thinking about the possibility of changing your life. I mean actually doing something about channeling that inspiration into a vehicle that's going to make a real and tangible change in your future. So you might be wondering who the hell I am. Well, my name's Amy Taylor. I'm the founder of Your Wi-Fi Life. And 3 years ago, I was guilty of exactly that. Sitting around watching videos, trying to distract myself from the monotony of a corporate sales career in London, commuting to an office every day, sitting making cold calls, going out to meetings, trying to schmooze people, not really having any enthusiasm for my job, but equally not interested in the politics involved of climbing my way up the corporate ladder. Not to mention the fact I had zero time with my friends and family or quality time with the people I cared about. Fast forward 3 years, I'm actually coming to you today from my apartment in Phuket in Thailand, where I've decided to base myself for the next few months. And the reason I'm able to do that is that 3 years ago, I decided to start an internet business. And that's literally put me in a position where as long as I've got a laptop and an internet connection, I can pick that laptop up and be anywhere I like. I still work hard, don't get me wrong, but I work the hours I want, when I want to, and wherever I want to. And I've never been happier. But before I decided to do that, back in corporate London, I'd pretty much spent my time saving my money so that I could go travelling. I'd done quite a bit of travelling in my 20s, like a lot of people, and the whole time I was doing it, I had this gut feeling or this instinct, or call it intuition, whatever you like, that there had to be something better out there in this day and age that can give us more of that freedom to be wherever we want to and do whatever we want to, given the world we live in and how things have changed. And it took a wake-up call for me to start listening to those voices in my head, and that was my uncle being diagnosed with terminal cancer. He was given 18 months to live, and he actually died just 4 weeks later. But I'm not here to sell you my sob story. I know I'm not alone in having gone through something like that. But what that did is prompt me to start looking for some opportunities, and I had always liked the idea of working for myself. I had liked the idea of having my own business, but a traditional business, I'd never had a big idea, and the traditional business model for me just didn't appeal. It was actually, my uncle had spent his whole life building hospitality businesses all over the world. He'd been very successful, but all I remember was him working every day. He was the face of the business. He was the reason he had customers. The customers loved him. So he was just constantly pulled from pillar to post just to keep everything running. And that didn't really appeal to me. And I just didn't see the point of working the way I was for the next 30 years to retire in my 60s, especially given that he was only 63 when he died. So I decided to make some changes, and that was the wake-up call for me. And I decided to start educating myself with entrepreneurial material and wealth creation material. I went on real estate investment courses, and although I did buy some property, investment property, I realised quite quickly that it was going to take far too long, or longer than I was prepared to wait, to grow a portfolio big enough that would have enough cash flow to replace my income and get me out of my job. But what that education and that research did give me was a really good understanding of leverage, of using systems, and the idea of passive income. But the biggest lesson was that time is not money, and that those are two very separate things. And that is something that wealthy people really do understand and passionately believe in. So I decided to start looking online for some opportunities, and was very quickly disillusioned because there was a lot of hyped up rubbish out there that just didn't give me a good feeling. But eventually I stumbled across these two guys who sounded very genuine. They'd had enormous success online, and they were talking more about reskilling and educating yourself in foundational skill sets that can be applied to any business to generate different types of income streams online. And this caught my attention because, let's face it, you don't have to look very far to see how the world has changed, and all the products and services that we use that are online. The fact that they're online means that they reach a global audience, which is very powerful, but also the fact that there's tools and technology online now that very much take out a lot of the costs of premises being required or teams of staff, and it takes away a lot of the traditional overheads that eat into the profits of a lot of businesses that would exist in the offline world. So I can't tell you how grateful I am that I found these guys, because I really did pay attention, and I cannot tell you how well it's paid off for me, not just in the financial results I've had in the business and the lifestyle I'm actually getting to live now, but more than anything, the incredible people that I've had the really good fortune to connect with along the way. The kind of people who don't just talk big and dream big, but they actually act big and seriously make things happen for themselves. And I don't know about you, but I want those kind of people in my life. So the reason for sharing this video is that I think there's not enough people waking up to the fact that opportunities like this even exist. There's talented, driven, hardworking people, I see it everywhere, going through life miserable and unfulfilled because they just don't think there's an alternative to their current career track. So what I want to offer you today is the exact same video training series that I found. It's delivered by my two personal mentors, Stuart and Jay, and it's really going to open your eyes up to the kind of thing I'm talking about and these concepts that exist and opportunities that exist for us in the era that we're living in. So if you click on the link in this video, it's going to take you to a page where you can register your details. I'm also going to send you through as an extra bonus some ebooks and audiobooks and some resources that I've put together that have helped me build my business. And I really hope you enjoy them, and I look forward to hearing from you very soon to help start you building your Wi-Fi life. Thanks for checking out this video. Take care.